Hey guys, I'm Andrea. I'm a young adult author who's currently creating my first manuscript and writing my second. And welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been to my channel before. So, I was going to do a February wrap up, but I didn't read enough books in February to do a February wrap up because it was such a busy month. I've been getting my house cleaned and together. My daughter's getting ready to start crawling, or is crawling, basically. So I have to clean everything up and I want my house to look really nice, and so that's what I've been doing. So I only read like 2 books, one of them being Fire, which if you haven't, go watch my Reread With Me series for the book Fire by Kristen Cashore. I finished that one, and then I finished this bad boy right here. And I know it's not a lot of books, most booktubers read so much more, but slow and steady wins the race here, guys. I'm doing my best. So this book, it was a book. I'll say that. This book is called Like Never and Always. It's by Anne Aguirre. I'm sorry, I know I pronounced it wrong. Anyway, I did want to tell you guys how I felt about this book because I was super excited for this book. If you guys don't know, I think it was my January, February TBR that I did not too long ago that I talked about this book, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna read this book and I'm so excited. It's basically about this girl. These 2 girls got into a car crash with their boyfriends. One of them died. Actually, Liv died. It was Liv and Morgan. Liv died, but she didn't really die. So essentially her body was buried and they said she was dead, but she woke up in Morgan's body. So Morgan actually was the one that died, and now she's like living Morgan's life, and that's what the book is about. It was interesting. Yeah, it wasn't what I expected at all. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so good. She woke up in another person's body. Like, how awesome is this? Yeah, no, I think I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads, but I'm pretty sure I put like 2.5 stars as the actual rating because I just did not like this book at all. This is probably gonna be a very short review. I'm not gonna like spoil it in the beginning for you guys. I'll get into some spoilers a little bit later and I'll let you guys know. So if you haven't read the book, if you want to read it, you can go read it. It's up to you. But anyway, basically I hated this book. I thought it was gonna be good and I didn't like it at all. Crazy stuff happened at the end. Some craziness began to happen around like the middle-ish, but like I didn't care about the characters. I think it was more like about plot for this book, like more plot driven, but even the plot was like eh. And again, disclaimer here, no offense to Anne Aguirre. It says here she's a New York Times best-selling author, so I mean, people obviously love her books. No offense to her. Please don't take this the wrong way. It's just my personal opinion on it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. For the synopsis to be so powerful, the book was lacking. It's just a lot of random stuff occurring and then resolving. A girl in another girl's body, living another girl's life, and doesn't tell her parents or her boyfriend that she's, you know, alive, which is weird. She just took on a whole nother life, I guess. It was a romance in it. Romance was okay. I mean, there's really not much to discuss because this book really was just was not, it just wasn't that good, like at all. It just was really lacking in character development and plot development and everything being resolved in like 2 seconds. I mean, okay, like it was just, there was just nothing that stuck. I mean, at the end, something really bad happened, but again, I didn't care because I didn't really care about the characters, and it was just a really boring read. I struggled finishing it, thought about DNFing it, but I never start a book and don't finish it. Like, that usually doesn't happen, so if it does, it's like a very rare occurrence. So, yeah, I hated this book. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I probably will well, actually, I will never read it again, ever. Alright, so let's jump into some spoilers here, just to wrap up what's going to be a very short review. So if you don't like spoilers or you haven't read the book and you actually want to read it, please jump off this video. I'll give you a few seconds. You can come back after you've read it, or if you don't care about spoilers, you can stick around. Anyway, I'll give you a second. Go ahead and jump off. Okay, let's get started. Anyway, I hated that Liv did not tell her parents or Nathan that she was still alive. Like, she just kind of let that go. And then she's in that whole little love triangle where she, like, makes out with Nathan, but, like, she is with Clay as Morgan. And it's like, it's like, what? And then she tells Clay, oh, I'm actually Liv, I'm not Morgan. And at first he's like, I can't be with you, I can't be with you. And then he's just like, that's fine, that's okay, I'm still gonna be with you. Like, what? And then the whole thing where it's like, oh, her mom was cheating on her dad with this crazy guy, and this crazy guy probably killed her. I feel like that was just thrown in. Like, even though it was like a big part of the book, I didn't care. Like, I was just like, why is this included? Like, why does this even matter? And then we found out, of course, the mother was cheating and that the dad actually killed her when he commits suicide right in front of her. Like, it just was a bad book. It just wasn't good. Like, I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand why the father, I guess, didn't care about his daughter. Like, I don't even understand why he did that. Like, what was the... I get that he was really close, but then he was dating this girl that looked just like his mom. And then there was a mention of these girls disappearing that looked like her. And then there was no solution to that at all. It was just like, oh, they're disappearing. I wonder if that has something to do with me. And that was like the end of it. Like, that was it. Just like, what? What is going on with this book? Like, who, why, what, like, I can't even formulate an opinion that makes sense, because this book doesn't make sense. Like, it makes no sense. It just doesn't, it's not what I thought it was going to be, and it's just a very big disappointment. And if you have read it, then you know, oh God, it was so boring. And it was just like, the only thing I cared about was Clay and Liv, and I was like, are they gonna get together? And I liked that, you know, Clay wasn't who everybody thought he was. I thought that was cute. That was nice. It was cool that they ended up getting together, I guess. I liked their little romance thing. I was hoping they'd do it, kind of, maybe a little bit. But I liked their romance, and that was about the only thing I liked about this book. Liv was... I just didn't care. I didn't care about Liv. I didn't care about Morgan. I didn't care about Nathan. I liked Clay. Clay helped make this book a tad bit better. Everybody else was like weird. And then finding out, oh, Liv's parents agreed to adopt Morgan if anything ever happened. But then they're like, you need to go to a mental institution or a therapeutic place because so much has happened. Like, who runs up to somebody that's father just died and is like, oh, we're supposed to adopt you, but real quick, we need you to go here because we can't take you right this second. What? Let's just put this book. We don't even need to put this book back on the shelf, but I'm gonna put it back up there for now. But this is gonna, like, we're just gonna end this review because there's really nothing else to say about this book. If you want to read it and you haven't and you're still here, you can read it. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna stop you, but like, really, it's really not. I didn't like it. You might like it. It was just, yeah, let's just put it back. Here we go, guys. Ready? We're gonna shelf it for now and probably unhaul it later. So if anybody is interested in having this book, you can have it. Like, you can have it. I don't want it. Okay? Okay. Anyway, that's been my review of Like Never and Always by Anne Aguirre. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Anyway, I didn't like it, bottom line. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can see more videos from me. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!